my hat.
And welcome to Ply Podcast, episode 18. We are so excited that you joined us. We're having a pajama party.
Yay!
Yay! These pajamas were a gift from our good friend Joyce, and we decided we'd wear them today.
They're so cute.
And they're our crafty pajamas.
And everybody's got them.
Right, everybody's
Did you
got
notice
them.
on Instagram?
Yeah,
Everybody
Yep.
has them. So.
Crafty pajamas. You know, they've got knitting,
Crochet,
hats,
kitties and dogs.
Well, welcome.
Yarn balls. Gotta have balls.
Well, welcome again. I'm Angie.
I'm Irene.
And I'm Joyce.
And we're so happy you're joining us today. We are going to start off with the administrative portion. And what we're going to, I actually am going to do that today.
Yeah,
is that okay?
Go for it, yeah.
Okay, so we have gotten this yarn from
Katie Webb.
Katie Webb.
Yarn for Change.
Yarn for Change. And so here it is.
It's so pretty.
Isn't it beautiful?
Nice dye job, Katie.
I just love this.
Oh, the colors in there are gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's like the sea
Yeah, she
and
did a really nice job.
I want this for
the
myself.
sun and the sky.
Anyway, the colorway is Muchas. Oh, goodness. I don't do Spanish too well.
Me either.
Muchas Abrazos
Abrazos.
Puerto Rico. Okay. And the base is the March BFL 8020. And $2 of this skein will go to the Hispanic Federation org. So she donates proceeds from her yarn to charities. And in the little thing here, it says, I've been an advocate and activist forever. Currently, the executive director of a nonprofit which has suffered budget cuts and client reductions in 2017. I was stressed by the local political atmosphere. In my escape, I found dyeing to be a healthy outlet. I can channel my feelings into my work and of art, and that helps. I give back to the community with this business, and that is my ultimate goal and sanity. So Katie Webb. So we are going to give this away. It's going to be a giveaway. So what we thought is that Joyce is going to put up a thread on our Ravelry page.
We'll put a thread on the Ravelry page, and we'll have you answer a question. We haven't decided on the question yet.
Yeah. So the yarn is yarn for.
And Katie, we wish you a great success with the dyeing of the yarn.
Yes, it's beautiful.
And for a good cause, that's awesome.
Yeah, everybody, I always like to do something for a good cause for knitting. But this
Absolutely.
is beautiful yarn. So as soon as we decide what the question is going to be, we'll let you know. And you will sign into Ravelry and put a like on the thread and tell us something.
And in the meantime, she's posted a lot of her yarn on Instagram if you want to follow her. She's Yarn for Change.
Yarn for Change.
Yeah, yarn,
Why?
the number 4.
Yeah, the number 4 and change.
Okay.
Very cute.
So
Okay.
we wanted to share that with you. And thank you for sending that to us as a giveaway. We're very excited and can't wait to share it with you guys.
Right. Pass it out into the world.
Yep. Yay, yay. All right. So we were going to talk about what we're wearing, and we have all told you we're wearing our crafty pajamas.
Yes, we did not knit them. We did not sew them. We got them at Target.
My favorite store.
Yeah.
I
They're
love
fun.
them.
And
They
thank
are
you,
fun.
Joyce.
Thank you, Joyce. They are great.
You're welcome.
And, they have both knitting and crochet, so you don't have to feel guilty.
Right. Both pets.
Both
We
pets,
never
cats and
feel
dogs.
guilty, do we?
Not really.
Scissors for
No, not
cutting.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
That's
very cute and they're
Yeah.
very toasty.
Look, the dog is wearing a sweater. So cute. Okay.
Did you knit that sweater?
I did knit that sweater.
Again,
Okay.
we get off topic here very easily. All right.
Okay. So we're going to move on to Look What I Finished. And Irene has something special to share with us.
I think she's the only one too.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm a busy lady. Anyway, some time ago, Joyce showed her Shaw Hill capelet.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, it's really,
And
the
I
color's
thought,
beautiful.
oh, I want one of those.
Can you see the cables? I don't know if you
So
can see
I
them.
knit one up in this plum color. The Shaw Hill pattern is by Alicia Plummer. And I used 3 skeins of Barocco Ultra Alpaca Chunky in the color 72171. And it is
like
really
a-
toasty.
Did a
It's
very
like
nice
a
job.
plum,
It's very
and
pretty.
it's got some purple in it and some burgundy.
Yeah,
It's
the
really
cabling.
pretty.
Oh, it was so easy. You were right on
Yeah,
when you
very
said
easy,
that. And
yeah.
I think I had it done in like 2 nights.
Right.
You know what's
So
cool
it's
about
really
this is
nice.
it really is. I mean, put it on because it,
It
really
does
is.
it does just sit
On
right
your
here
shoulders.
on your shoulders, yeah.
And you are like, if you're in a
Toasty.
restaurant, you know how they always sit you underneath. At least Joyce, they will always sit her because she's cold underneath the
This is
Vent.
the glam
vent
look.
and
vent.
the air conditioning, and
PJs.
or you run into the mall and they've got the air conditioning blasting.
Yeah.
This is great
It's
for
just
just your
fun.
shoulders.
Well,
you know?
and as you said, if you wanted to wear it under your coat, you just take it off your shoulders and then
There you
they
go.
are toasty.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
very cute. Turned out really cute.
I like that. I think that duo purpose,
Yeah.
not yarn, pattern is kind of cute.
I'm not great at cables, but I think I might.
Oh, it was easy. It was
I think
no
I
big
might
deal.
make
Yeah.
that.
It's easy.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, how cute is that?
All right.
All
Very
right.
cute.
And
Oh, I did finish something else.
okay, good because none of us we didn't finish.
Okay,
anything.
I'll
We've
handle
been
all of it.
slacking.
I'll handle the entire episode. Yeah. This is
Oh,
the
this is
little
so
tourist
cute.
Oh my
poncho.
god!
Look how sweet that is. That really turned out cute.
And I will insert a picture of my granddaughter Audrey wearing it. I did have to coerce her to take the picture, but it came out okay. So
Just give
yeah,
us
we
a
had to work a
Really,
deal.
really
We had to work a
cute.
deal. Yeah.
I think
It's
I
got-
want one of those.
seed stitch on the bottom down here. It's so cute.
And I used the Fiora by Barocco. It was
Yeah,
that same
it's
yarn that,
I love that yarn.
was in your sweater.
Beautiful.
And the colorway is 3818 Buford and 3837 Mary. And that's the bottom part of this and the edging. And that's from Joyce's leftovers.
Okay, and can you see here that the buttons are like so perfectly matching of the burgundy, so it's like so cute.
I wouldn't call this burgundy. Would
No?
you? Yeah. Burnt orange, I think. What would you? What do
No,
you think? Really?
Not quite.
Really?
She's blind. Okay.
I didn't know I was
Moving
colorblind.
on.
It depends on the color that you put
All
it
right.
next to.
Whatever. I guess the majority rules. All right.
All right, moving on.
Okay.
Okay, and you have something else to show us?
Now let's see. We're moving on to the next.
Oh, we're gonna move on. Okay. So, ask me what I'm knitting.
Well, Joyce, you want to handle that? Are you? Do
Oh,
you have something?
I have several things that I'm knitting, and shamefully, one of them is my Christmas cast on, my Christmas Eve cast on. I did not cast on socks, but I did start the Colorist Shawl by Maliha Designs, I think it is.
This is so cute.
It's really, really cute.
Yeah, we did see it
And
on one of the episodes.
Lisa Haynes, actually.
Isn't that cute? Look how cool that is. Isn't that neat?
It's very cute.
Okay, so what is the yarn?
The yarn is Malabrigo, and I had 4 skeins.
Is it Rios?
What did I say? What did
You
I
said
say?
Malabrigo.
I said Malabrigo. Yes, it is the Rios. And I had 4 skeins,
Do you know? It almost looks like it's neon.
I know, so cool.
and I am doing the alternating of the 2 different skeins. The colors
you
are
are?
very similar, but they're just
Yeah, that's the one thing.
enough difference that you think you really,
Yeah, that's the one thing about the Rios is because they're
yeah.
dyed like that. There's really no color.
No, yeah, there's no,
So if you're gonna make
Accurate
a if you're,
dye lot, I
if you're gonna make a
suppose, but-
garment or you're gonna make something, you just really want to make sure you alternate the skeins with that.
but it's very, very fast, and yeah,
I love
I can't
that.
wait to get it done. It's so
I love
pretty.
that diamond pattern.
I
It's
do
so
too.
I
cute.
know, and actually, and this is a little further, but I'm looking. I have yarn for a new pair of socks, and I did find one with a very similar pattern.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
and,
Be matching.
unfortunately, I don't remember the name of them.
Well, maybe we can talk
I
about
think
that
I
next time. This, the Malabrigo Rios has such a great stitch definition,
Oh my
so I think
gosh,
that's perfect for that.
I enjoy every stitch. It's so.
See, this is what happens. Now I want to knit that.
I know.
Now I want to
I
knit
know,
the
I'm
shoulder.
thinking,
I want to
yes,
knit
of
this.
course.
Now I want to knit that. I need to quit
Why
my job.
don't you finish some of the projects that have been languishing?
There are
Yeah, we're
many.
gonna have to get after.
Yeah, I
Angie.
like obsess over just starting new things.
because
So-
it's fun.
Yeah,
it's
that's-
new.
yeah.
And when I see you guys knitting these great things, I want to knit the same thing.
I get it.
And we
So-
don't feel any different
Yeah,
from you.
absolutely.
I am still working on the day at the sea. I am being monogamous to it, but I didn't. I walked out the door and left it at home. So
But
poor
let me,
thing.
let me show you this. that I'm
Are you
knitting.
using this blue too that she's got?
Yeah, this
Oh
Nassau
my gosh,
blue
it's
Madeline
spectacular.
Tosh.
You cannot tell the
No,
color from
it
this.
does
It
not.
is beautiful.
It
Can I
does not,
stretch it out without losing the needles there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, again, it comes out very green on the screen, and it's more of
It is
a-
this beautiful
I don't know,
jewel
yeah.
turquoise.
Yeah, it comes out very seafoamy green, but it's
And,
really not.
The name of this pattern is Cane, and it was gifted to me by Angie. She gave me several patterns for a birthday gift, and I'm going to town. I'm actually, I love it.
It's
yeah.
beautiful.
Gosh.
It's beautiful.
I'll have to insert a picture of the pattern because, right now it's not blocked, so I don't think.
And how much
that-
more do you have left to go?
One more skein, that's it. If I
It's
use
gorgeous.
this up,
That'll
it'll
be
be
a
done.
large,
So, yeah.
large shawl.
So is it 3 skeins?
3 skeins goes by very quickly because I'm used to doing fingering weight work.
Yeah, that,
Right.
And when you switch it up to this worsted, it's like I'm flying.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
And
great.
it's a no-brainer in that you can bring it to a social setting. You do have to follow either a chart or the written instructions, but it's not that bad that you could goof it up. So, yeah, I like it. So I'm kind of saving it for our Wednesday night knits. But
Yeah. And I don't know if you know this, but I gifted this pattern to her on Ravelry. You can gift people patterns on Ravelry,
I
which
love
is
that.
really cool. So, I mean, I've had people give me patterns just because, just for a day. They just say, well, here, you had a bad day, I'm going to gift you a pattern.
Yeah, I've
it's
done that.
really sweet.
I've done that.
Yeah, you
Just
have.
I like
done
this
that.
pattern. You guys should knit it with me. And
oh my.
I've given it to them.
Yes, it's so nice to be able to do that. And sometimes it just makes people's day when they get a
Well, and
pattern.
Angie was very good at picking patterns that she thought I'd like, and she was right on. It was so funny. You know me well.
I do. That's
Yeah.
my 3-ply sister. Yeah. So take a look at that and gift one of your friends a pattern. It's very nice.
All right. So,
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh,
you're not done.
what you got?
Show us.
Oh my gosh.
I have,
Oh my gosh. Oh
I
my
have a
gosh.
couple more things, and let's do the cameo first. The cameo, I was gonna do it in the Manos Fino, and I've done the solid color, but then I started putting in the I think it's the Allegria Lucero, and I just don't like the contrast. So
Can't see
before
it?
I got any further, I thought I'm gonna rip it out and just go for another color. But I was moving right along on it, and I actually just got to the color change last night, and I only did 2 passes.
But you know what? It's good that you caught that.
And I thought,
soon.
well, I'd
Yeah.
rather just rip out 6
Right.
rows versus 18
Exactly.
rows.
Right.
So-
And if you can, I don't know if you can see by the pattern, but
Yeah, it's lovely.
yeah, I can see you're kind of losing it a little bit. It's
Yeah, it's just, the taupe is pretty as the
It's
taupe
beautiful.
is. It just looks muddy. There's not a lot of contrast, and I would rather have more contrast than this. So I may just go with the solid green color.
yeah, you could do
And are
it.
you using zings?
I'm using
How
the
do you like them?
zings. I actually really like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do. And they're pretty. Look how
I
pretty
got a set
purple
of those
color.
too. They're fabulous.
I know, they're wonderful.
They are fabulous.
And then last week, I decided that I wanted to start a new sweater, mainly because I thought, let's do some stash busting.
Yeah.
And
need to
I'd
do
seen
that.
this sweater, and I think, I could do this. So this one is called Trip by Subi Samola.
That is a cute sweater.
It is adorable, and I saw that when I was looking at the threads on Ravelry that someone had made it in the Cascade Eco. Well, I just happen to have 3 skeins of Cascade Eco.
In this beautiful burgundy.
It's
this-
so hip.
Yeah, it's almost like a fuchsia color. And I
Yeah,
started
it is
it
fuchsia.
on. I started on a Thursday night, and I finished it on a Sunday. Well, I finished the knitting on a Sunday. And
Get how
there
cute
it
this
is.
is.
Boy, it's like a modern take on a sweater that I think we've all
A high
seen.
school sweater.
Yeah,
yes.
Like a high school sweater. That's so cute. Like the
Yep.
vintage high school
Oh,
sweater.
it's cute.
So I still have to block it, and I still have to put the little flower on, but it is so cute. And there's just enough shaping. I don't know if you can see.
I love how the
Yeah, you got a bell cuff. It's just so cute. I can't wait to finish it.
I can't wait to
I
see
love
it.
it.
Block it.
yeah.
And by the next podcast, that's my goal. So yeah, really, really cute.
That
Very
is
happy
so
with
cute.
that.
Now, are you going to do this little flower design
I
thing?
am.
You
Because
are.
I showed my daughter, I'm like, look, I had it on. I'm done with my sweater. She's like, aren't you going to put that little design on it? I'm like, have you blocked it yet?
You could put
So it goes
anything
on
there.
afterwards.
Yeah,
right?
it's actually, she has a little diagram
Oh.
that you do.
Yikes.
And,
Oh, that scares me. I don't know about that.
and actually, yeah, just the trim, everything about the sweater was so easy, and it is so stinking cute, and I really cannot wait to wear it. And I know,
You get a lot of
where-
bang for your buck out of that yarn too.
Oh my gosh, it goes so far. And it
Yeah.
says, I think the other girl just used 2 skeins. I think I actually went into my 3rd skein, but not by much. But it went so fast. Size 9 needle.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. No wonder
Absolutely
you're
good.
done
It
with
went
it so
so fast. And not that much of a contrasting color, only about 100 yards.
You could put like a big J on there for Joyce.
I could be like
It'd
Laverne
be like
and
Vern
Shirley.
and Shirley,
One of
yeah.
my favorite shows. Or the Scarlet Letter.
Or the
No.
Scarlet.
Let's
But-
stick with Laverne and Shirley.
But yeah, it's so cute, and I cannot wait to finish it.
It's beautiful.
It's really cute. I'm
Yeah, and
so
I think that color's called raspberry. I think you're right. Because I have,
Could be.
I have a
Yeah,
little
you
bit
know
of
what?
that
I don't
too.
even have the tag. It was already caked up, and my mother had given me this cute little. I don't want to say a tin, but it's almost like a bucket, but it's something that like says potatoes on it or something like that. She got it from Home Goods, and it was at the bottom of in the
cute is
cake, and it was
that?
taking up all that space. And I thought, what am I going to do with that? And then I saw that, I'm like,
Oh,
that's what I'm doing.
wow.
So, yeah.
Bingo.
But
That was
use
a
some
good
of my
match.
stash.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, very
Good job.
cute.
Very good
happy with
idea.
that. And it's done.
Okay.
No.
So we are moving on to No Bare Feet.
All right, let me show you what I've done. Again, trying to get through my little balls. I got
our
these
last podcast-
scrappy socks, another pair.
Oh my god.
Those are hysterical.
They're my clown
Those are
socks.
so funny.
Those are darling.
You know,
They're
I
like
didn't know
scrappy
what to
socks.
do. I had nothing to finish that would kind of go with the top part of the sock. And I thought, oh, I'm just sticking the pink in there.
Look at how cool this
Yeah.
did this here. This little.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
So, what the hey, another pair. And you know what? Quite frankly, if they're in a boot or even
Nobody
a
sees
shoe, I don't think anybody's going to see the pink part. So
No.
they can just bring you joy every time you put
Well,
them
you know
on.
what? I think socks are just
they're
they
still
kind
warm.
of still fun and
Still
cute. Yeah.
And then I am working on finally cast on with the Lolo Did It yarn that I got from Joyce as a
Ooh,
gift.
so
And this
cute.
is in the color Save Fantasia. And these are actually
really
a
pretty.
pattern. The pattern is called, what is it? Wildflowers and Honeycomb
Look at that
Socks
heel.
by Olivia Villarreal.
I
Oh,
never
I like the way you said that. That's
Oh,
so
thank
cool.
you.
I like
Yeah,
the
so
heel. I never
Olivia-
would have dreamed it would have knitted up like that when I
It's
saw it in the skein.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Those look like you could wear those for Easter.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Yes,
Easter
yes,
socks.
pretty soon. So, okay, that'll be my goal.
There you go.
Finish them up.
Could be
For
good
Easter
before then. I'm
socks.
just kidding.
And thank you, Joyce. Nice color.
Yeah, awesome.
Good, good, good.
Well, you know, I don't knit socks, so I guess, and
Well, and I haven't started a pair, but I do have a couple of years ago. Some of these yarns I just haven't, they're just in my stash and I just haven't used them. But this, we'd gone to YarnCon down in the city, and I had come across this yarn, the Cyborgs Craft Room.
that yarn.
It's pretty.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
So those are future socks?
These I'm going to do. Remember I told you there's a pattern that looks like the colorist?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So I think I'll make those socks out of this. I don't remember.
Oh,
the
they'll
name
kind
of
of
it.
go
Okay,
then.
yes,
They'll
now.
kinda
I think the
match.
colors are pretty similar, but I think
But far enough away, it won't
but far
matter.
enough away. But I think I actually need a pattern sock for a change, because all I really do is the vanilla sock, and I
Right.
think I'm just kind of tired of them. So
Yeah.
I thought if I do a pattern, I
Sometimes
might
it's
move
good
along
to
a little
change it.
quicker.
Yeah.
So
These are cute. That's
but
going to
they-
be a.
Yeah, you
don't
need a
even
challenge.
think about it matching. It's
I've
like
never
great.
used her yarn before, and this colorway is called Cosmos. But
And
it's-
what's the consistency of
it's
it?
75% superwash merino wool, 25% nylon.
Oh, good. So they're a hardy
So they're a
blend,
hardy
yeah.
sock, but yeah, I just love the colors. And I have several more skeins of hers, and some of them have a little bit of sparkle on them. But I
Oh.
don't know that I want sparkle on my socks, but I really don't know.
Sparkling
No,
glitter are my
yes.
favorite color.
So, and that's, ladies, all I've got.
All right.
So don't
Well, don't tell my husband.
Okay, we're going to try that again.
Ready?
Okay.
Don't tell my husband.
Much better. All right, so what do I have? Not a whole bunch, but last episode for St. Patrick's Day, I talked about my ferry boat mitts. And I purchased this yarn with the intention to make maybe a few more mitts. And it's Malabrigo Rios. This one is Arco Irish.
Cute.
Iris.
Oh, Irish.
You know,
Still
actually,
stuck in St. Patrick's Day mode.
that looks very similar to Katie's yarn from Yarn for
Oh, yeah.
Exchange.
Yep. Right.
Colors are very similar.
Very similar.
Ooh, this is
I
pretty.
love this
And
one.
this one is Lotus.
This looks like the coal seam from Madeline Tosh that I did the catch and release in.
Oh, yeah. But this is worsted weight. So,
Right, but the colors are very similar.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Okay.
Very
Who
cute.
knows what that will be, but perhaps they will be the mitts.
Well, you can make some cows. Cows are
Yeah.
cute.
And we'll see.
Those are quick. All right, I do have a couple of things. They are things I bought before, but I was obsessed with this, and it was the last skein in the store. So
She
Oh,
doesn't
it's
want
that
anyone else to
I don't
have
want
it.
anyone else to have it, so I had to buy it. So this is the Mad Tosh Optic, the white with the black specks. I have no idea what I'm going to make with it, but you know,
But
white.
you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You're ready to go.
White
Yeah.
and black goes with everything. So, you know, I can put any color I want with this. You know, it'll probably be a cowl or a shawl or something,
Yeah.
but I love it. You know,
Very cute.
I used this to make that long johns and lace with the red, and
Yep.
it was
Oh,
really
yeah, that-
pretty.
Oh, with the red, it'd be
So,
very
I
nice.
mean,
yeah.
And
I'll
you made
find-
your catch and release out of that, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So it's a fabulous little deal. And then this, I could not walk away from it. I kept picking it up and walking it away. And you know what? When you pick it up twice, just buy the darn thing. Okay, so this is Malabrigo worsted. Look at how pretty it is.
Yeah, that one's spectacular.
Boy, that looks like one of those beta fish.
It does. It's so
Yeah.
bright. Okay, and this color is called, I think I bought it because of the color name too. And it was also the last skein. Nostalgia.
Oh.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
Nice,
I
nice,
was like,
nice.
oh, okay. So, and these guys are going to be so sick of hearing me say this. I have been saying I want to knit the Bad Oyster.
Oh my gosh! Ever since I met you, Angie.
Yes, and I've
Bad
never, I have
oyster,
not
bad
done it.
oyster.
But
Bad Angie.
Bad Angie
yeah.
needs to make the Bad Oyster. So I'm thinking this might be a good Bad Oyster. So we'll see. It's a pattern that you knit and then you have to cut it. That's probably why I've been procrastinating. So, and I certainly didn't want to do it out of sock yarn because tiny.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, this will
Oh,
be
that'd be
good.
very interesting.
So we'll see if I
Nice.
Bad Oyster it or not.
All right.
All right.
I have a little bit to share with you. Someone mentioned we were talking about how we store our needles. And I thought, well, you know what? Maybe what I do is unique. I don't know. Because when I asked Joyce, I think she said that she just stores hers in the original packaging.
Right.
Did you do the same thing, Angie? Did you
You
say
know,
that, or-
a lot of mine are in the same packaging, but then I have this little clipboard in my sewing room. Yeah, that has little things you hang the laundries up with. You know, the little
Clothespin?
yeah
clothespins.
clothespins. There you
Yeah.
go. And then I'll like put a couple of the same I'll write 12 on the clothespin and then put a
okay.
7 on the clothespin, and those will. But those are the ones that are stationary that don't come
Yeah.
apart. So
And what I did was I went on Amazon and I bought test tubes, plastic test tubes with a little cap. And what I did was I labeled either, with a magic marker or with a label. And then I put my interchangeable needles
cool.
into the
That
test
was
tubes.
very clever.
And then I have them in a little Tupperware plastic container. So they're portable. And I get to kind of
are these
Keep,
glass
you
or plastic?
plastic. Yeah, I didn't want
They
glass.
sound
Yeah.
glass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
glass would not-
no problem then locating, everything's labeled, and some are loosey-goosey because they're fat needles, so. And
You
then,
are so organized.
What else? Well, I give the illusion, so that's.
I
okay.
love how you organize your stitch markers, though. That's something I don't do.
The other thing is that I have a lot of the DPNs because when I do the heel part of the socks, I need the smaller DPNs complete that sock and then put them back together again on the, doing 2 by 2. And so what I did was I got a toothbrush holder, plastic toothbrush holder. And
That's
too
a
bad
good
I can't
idea.
stick them back in here.
It's
It looked like a good idea, but I can't.
Time consuming to do it that way.
Don't listen to her.
No, okay, so there they
There you
are,
go.
ready to go. Shaky, shaky. And the other thing, the cords. What do you do with the cords? It took me a long time to figure out what to do.
This is a good idea.
I bought these plastic envelopes again on Amazon. A little bit of Velcro.
You
and
probably
all
get those in the
my
school supply
cords-
section.
Yeah, absolutely.
And all my cords are in here. I can see them. I can easily get at them. And I can easily shove them back into the envelope and close them, and away I go.
You know what would be cool? You could get one of those coupon organizers, and then across the label just put, like 10-inch, 12-inch, 16-inch, 18-inch.
You know what the problem that I had with any idea that I came across and a filing system like that? These things are like unruly.
Yeah, they are.
That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah.
So this keeps them in there. Shut up. Yeah. So that's that. And lastly, I do have a lot of DPNs, a couple of DPNs in here, but I do keep the original packaging for the circular sock needles, and I just have them in a plastic bag in here in another Tupperware container, and so everything's neatly
Show your little
put away.
stitch markers because
Oh.
that's cute.
And I got the idea for this from an episode of Espace Tricot. Did I say that nicely?
I don't know.
Very
It's
nice, very
You
nice.
sound so
French.
French.
Oui, oui. Anyway, so this is kind of a neat way to store things. I've got my little scissors in here. It's what I would bring to knit night, yeah. And then you know what I did, because I had no room for one of those, what do you call the measuring tape. I took one that broke and I just cut it to about 14 inches, whatever. And this is enough for me to know when I'm doing socks how far I've
Or to do
measured.
a gauge
Yeah,
swatch. Or,
yeah. So I just kind of wind this up and put in one of the little
You also have
slots.
the little stitch, this thing right here. Show that.
Oh, yes. So I bought this at Elgin Knitworks.
Oh, did you? I'm going to pick one up on the way home.
So this is
Oh,
a little,
gauge.
yeah. So, and I keep that on a chain, and so I have no problems figuring out what size needle I've got.
I am always looking for one of those.
I know.
And then the other sections hold stitch markers. So,
Perfect.
Yeah, very
See?
organized. See that?
Yeah, if you have any great ideas to share with us on how you organize your stuff, let us know.
Oh, I
'cause
love that.
we'd love to share that with everybody. Getting organized is, part of this new year that we're into.
Yep. Keep
Yeah.
on trying to do something that
Yeah, absolutely.
makes sense.
So if you have any ways that you organize your stuff, send us a little email and let us know what you do, and we'll talk about it on the show.
Great.
Okay?
All right. Well, that's it.
That's it for today.
That's it.
We're so glad that you shared our pajama party with us. And
Keep on knitting.
knitting is good for your health. Bye, guys.
Bye.
No making fun of Joyce. Okay, girls.
Oh my gosh,
are we
look
ready?
how cute we look at our jammies.
It's a pajama party.
Oh wait, Carson had a friend over last night, and
Did he press his pajamas?
no, she didn't. But she was like, Carson said pajamas. I say pajamas.
I say pajamas.
Okay,
Yeah,
and that's when she
pajamas.
looked at me. She's like, isn't it pajamas? I'm like, I
Yeah,
think it's all where you're from.
pajamas, Yeah,
It's mine
I
are
think
pa-
you're right.
mine are
It's where you're
pajamas.
from. Yeah, it's where you're
What are yours?
I don't know. I usually call them PJs.
Oh,
But
okay.
say the word, the whole
Let's say
word.
Pajamas.
okay.
Pajamas.
Pajamas.
Pajamas. That's Chicago. Pajamas.
Well, and that's it. It's sort of like soda
Yeah.
and pop.
Yeah.
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 And you're from the South.
Yeah, because my
Yeah, it's
mother's
not
like,
an
it's soda, it's
attractive
not pop.
accent. But what can you do when you're stuck with it?
You know, it's like purse, pocketbook.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Right.
a good one. Yeah.
Tomato, tomato.
Tomato, tomato.
Potato, potato.
Okay, so when
Knitting and knitting.
when Nico went to school in Texas and he came back up here, he brought one of his friends for Thanksgiving, and we went to a restaurant. We took him to Portillo's. We know Portillo's, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
He'd
gosh.
never been there before because obviously he'd never been out of Texas.
Right.
So he said, man, I like me some Spamonis. I gotta go back there and get.
What are spumoni?
He thought that was what he called Portillo's was
Oh.
Spumoni.
Oh,
And then
wrong Italian word.
exactly. And so then we took him to another restaurant and he ordered iced tea. And the lady said, "Well, what kind of iced tea do you want me?" He said, "Well, it better be black." She said, "Well, we have peach and raspberry." He said, "My granddaddy would roll over in his grave if he knew you had all this stuff."
Because I thought the more south you travel,
It's sweet tea. Yes.
Do you want regular
Yeah.
tea or sweet tea?
Yeah.
And then once you get really south, it's
Yeah,
just
it's like
tea.
tea.
Yeah.
It comes
He's like,
sweet, whether you like it or not.
It better be black.
That's so funny.
It was
I never
so
even
funny.
heard of that. But
Yeah.
even speaking of Portillo's, that's still Zachary's favorite.
Oh, really?
And they travel. He will
well,
jump
wait,
up.
don't they have it in
They have
Vegas?
one
now?
in California.
Oh, they do.
It's an
Wow.
hour and a half from the base.
Okay.
And he introduced
And
it
they
to his
go
friends.
an
and
hour
they
and
all
a half?
pile in the car and they drive.
I'm not
an
driving
hour and a
that
half
far
to
for
Portillo's.
food. No, sorry.
But it
I don't know,
reminds
the
him.
chopped salad's pretty
It
good.
reminds him of home.
I
So,
get it. Okay.
but he's
They're
like, Mom,
young.
so worth the drive. And,
And
he's
the
going for a
cost
hot
of
dog.
gasoline in California.
right?
Jeez,
why
that
you
hot
take
dog's
one
probably
car.
$85 hot dog.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So,
Well, anyway,
All
anyway.
right. Okay.
we digress.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's get down to
Okay.
business,
So,
ladies. Okay.
Okay, get to it, chick. Oh,
One-
why do I look so forward?
Because you wanted to be close
You look
up.
back now.
You wanted to be close up.
Get close to me.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
We're going to be deaf after this.
Okay, I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. It's almost worse than you anticipated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
You know your eyes are gonna blink, so you might.
What the hell? The table.
Oh, the chick. Okay.
Okay. The table.
Do you know, I had my husband in here telling him, fix the legs on the table. What's wrong with the leg? I said, the legs are folding it. That's how he fixed
All right.
it.
Well, I'm gonna
This
make
is
sure the wheel of the chair.
This is scary. Okay, if it falls, don't get it.
Okay,
All
so I
let's
guess
try
I'm
this
gonna be
again.
forward.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
I'm gonna pee
Ready?
soon.
1, 2, 3.